He did everything right. He studied charts for hours, learned every strategy, understood risk management. On paper, he should have been profitable, but he wasn't. He kept losing. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. And the worst part? He couldn't figure out why. Because the problem wasn't his strategy. It was something much harder to see, something most traders never realize until it's too late. Let's call him Arif. Arif wasn't careless. He wasn't lazy. In fact, he was obsessed. Every night he watched trading videos. Every morning he analyzed charts. He knew support and resistance, price action, indicators, risk management. He had notebooks filled with strategies, and yet his account kept shrinking, slowly at first, then faster. And with every loss, he told himself the same thing. I just need a better strategy. So he kept searching. A new indicator, a new system, a new setup. Each one felt like the one. For a few days, it worked. Then suddenly, it didn't. Loss, loss, bigger loss. And every time he thought, this strategy doesn't work. But here's the truth most traders never accept. The problem isn't that your strategy doesn't work. The problem is you don't follow it. Not consistently, not when it matters most. The first time Arif broke his rules, it didn't feel like a mistake. It felt justified. This trade looks too good to miss, so he risked a little more, and he won. That was the worst thing. His brain learned the wrong lesson. Breaking rules equals reward. And from that moment on, discipline started to disappear. Then came the losses. And with losses came emotions. Not logic, not strategy, emotion. After losing a trade, he didn't wait. He jumped back in. I'll make it back. That's revenge trading. And it never feels like revenge. It feels like control. But it's not. It's panic disguised as confidence. At this point, trading stopped being a system and became a reaction. He started entering too early, exiting too soon, moving stop losses, doubling down, not because he didn't know better, but because in the moment, knowing doesn't matter. Emotion takes over. And when emotion takes over, intelligence disappears. One day, after another loss, he just sat there, staring at the screen. And for the first time, he didn't blame the market. He didn't blame the strategy. He asked a different question. Why do I keep doing this, even when I know it's wrong? That's when it hit him. The problem was never trading. The problem was him. Trading doesn't just test your strategy. It exposes your personality, your patience, your discipline, your ego, your fear. And if you haven't mastered those, no strategy will save you. Because in trading, you are the system. And if you're watching this, there's a chance this isn't just his story. It's yours too. The overtrading, the second guessing, the emotional decisions, you already know what to do, but you don't do it. And that gap between knowledge and action, that's where the losses happen. So the question isn't, what strategy should you use? The real question is, can you trust yourself to follow it? Because until you fix that, nothing changes.